It's Super Videos back at you for another video. I'm going to be talking about 705, which is called Go Getters. Now, this is not the prediction video for episode 5 of season 7, but this is something to do with Carl and Enid, which I thought was very interesting, so I wanted to do a standalone video for it. So we're basically going to talk about where Enid and Carl are going in the next episode. So if we look back at the promo, we can see that there's a scene with Enid leaving, climbing the walls of Alexandria and trying to leave. And we have Carl saying, I'm not going to come after you, I'm not going to protect you anymore. Now the first part of this is, where is Enid going? I think Enid's probably going to the hilltop to check on Maggie, because Maggie is sick. Maggie and Enid were close. Enid knows Glenn died, so she knows that Maggie's probably not feeling well because of that, and that she's having a baby and she's sick. So Enid desperately wants to get to Maggie, and she's trying to get to the hilltop. Now, there's one question, how does she know where the hilltop is? But maybe Carl told her. Well, maybe Rick told Carl and Carl told Enid, or something like that. But that's definitely something they need to tell us, because right now there's no way for Enid to know where the hilltop is, because she's never been there. But I think she's going to the hilltop. Carl is probably not going to help her at the beginning, letting her go. But I think Carl is going to go looking for her and going to go after her. You can see there's this one shot of a car slamming into a walker. And if you freeze at that moment, you can see the driver has Carl's hat on. So it's safe to assume that Carl is driving that car trying to get to Enid. Now, there is one image AMC released of Carl. And if you look at the image, you can see he's opening a door of a car. And if you look at the color of that car, it's the same one as the one that we saw slam into the walker. So it seems like it's the same car, and it makes sense because Carl is driving the car. And then there's this scene with Enid looking back in a surprising way. So I think that's probably when she is seeing Carl approach her, either in the car or on foot. There's something very interesting about this shot of the car. Because if you look back at the Season 7 trailer, and if you go to that exact spot that we saw this specific scene, you can see that there's no hat. So that hat is in the promo of 705, but it's not in the trailer for Season 7. Which is very interesting. So it's probably one of two things. One, they digitally removed the hat for the trailer because it would give away that Carl is alive. Or they forgot to add it in the episode and they digitally added into the episode, and so the actual promo for this episode. In my opinion, it's probably the first one. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll be back for another video.